Thursday night baseball set to come your way from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First two pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Eric Young Jr. checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game-time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Dickerson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Smith is under it, and he makes the... Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. One out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. The average on the year for him is just shy of .310 entering action in this one. In there at the letters 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Balbuena is there, and the side is... Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Cole Calhoun.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Smith. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Albert now.
Batting fifth, first baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
This is line to left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting sixth,
at the plate, Luis Balbuena. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Morrison. And the inning is over. So stepping in, Lucas Duda. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 1-2, here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun to the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Logan Morrison is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in, Brad Miller. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. From the stretch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball three. 3-2 now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Malik Smith. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. From the belt, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Revere. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Calhoun will drift over toward the line, but this is back up into the seats, a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Suzuki.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder Ben Revere.
Dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eric
softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the... Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. He popped out in his first trip. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Hit in the air to center field. Trout giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He popped out in his first trip. This is on the ground over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for
Coming to the plate now, Lucas Duda. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Revere will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Morrison. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Brad Miller.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the third out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Tapper up the line. And Longoria is going to make sure this one stays foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
At third, Longoria. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, number 0.
A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Revere comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, number 6.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Now another 1-2. Check swing grounder to the right side. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Catcher, number 40.
Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
And he lays off for ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Striding into the box, Luis Valbuena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Luis Valbuena.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Here's a high pop-up. Longoria is there for it. 1 down. Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips, a base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he let off it. I don't know how, but he did.
On to Morrison, and it's in time. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Fielder, Corey Dickerson.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore it is Revere. 1 away. Here's Lucas Duda now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Logan Morrison. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... Here's Ben Revere. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Left fielder number 25. Ben
Here comes the first
Revere.
pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Jr.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Kinsler's got to get rid of it. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. A look at Young. Now the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Smith. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Right fielder.
Stepping up now, Cole Calhoun. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to... Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The shortstop, Brad.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Malik Smith. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another 1-2 delivery. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays second baseman at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Striding in once again, Albert Pujols. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Albert Pujols.
Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Longoria in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game.
Simmons.
Slow roller back to the mound. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. In there, no balls in his strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Revere has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough. So they'll hold him at third base. Adani Echeverria will grab a bat to pinch hit, and they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. In the third here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. The throw will go to third, and he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. A 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Morrison has room in foul territory. He's got it one away. Digging in once again, Kurt Suzuki. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Ben Revere. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Young Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Kinsler's there for it, and the stolen base winds up as a in now. Brad Miller. He'll see what he can do leading off the hole. Matt Duffy is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some. Houston Street will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Malik Smith, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Revere. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Too high. 1-0. Street gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. And he's safe. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. Looking up is Dickerson. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that. Xavier Cedeno. Just enough to will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Justin Upton.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1 now to Upton. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away. So stepping in.
Shortstop. Andrelton.
Here's the
Simmons.
first pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that,
and he will reach down to make the catch on the run, and what a fine way to end it there as this ball game is over. And the Rays